I don't want to shout too loud, but today's another good day. I'm here. And if you see me bobbing my head and swinging all around, my head's on a swivel for. And already ahead of me, I see someone out here flashing with a flashlight. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, they're walking. Okay. Like I am. Yeah, so, hey, I can't apologize for something's not my fault. There's not any light. And, hey, I'm just out here doing my thing. I'm tired of waiting until it's daylight to come out and exercise. I'm coming out from now on at 3:30, 4 o'clock, whatever time I feel like I'm ready to get up. Because for me, getting started when I'm ready to get started works better. And besides, I noticed since I've been getting up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, although my day may not end until 9 at night, the rest of my day is just getting ready for the next day. I'm usually done. If I get up at 2:30, okay, I'm gonna put it like this. Even when I get up at 5, not get up, but when I start working at 5, I'm done by 9. Probably before that, I'm cleaning up and wrapping up. At 9 o'clock, I'm almost ready to start another day, because I'm wide awake. That's when I'm the most focused. When the sun comes out, doggone it, I'm thinking fishing, and it's summertime, right? I want to go out. I want to go outside and cut the grass and go to the lake, go fishing. I don't know, whatever people do at 9 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, so that's what that means. I guess they lost something. But yeah. So let me see, what else can I say? I guess I'll cut back through the neighborhood. No, I'm not doing that either. So let me cut right there and pick back up where I left off. Oh yeah, and another thing is cats. This area, this division is not dominated, but there are quite a few feral cats or semi-feral cats. For the most part, they're cool. I actually thought about getting a cat. I had Siamese twins when I was a young buck. Beautiful cats. So that's the only time I've ever owned a cat. I've had friends that have cats. I don't know. People say cats are creepy. I like cats. I like pets, period. But I have to be honest. I'm not a really good, consistent person at doing some things. So for me, I think it would be a disservice to own a pet permanently. I will sit your pet, keep your pet for a couple of days, maybe. Depends on who you are and the pet. But love pets. So the thing I'm trying to say is there's quite a few cats, and I have them because with cats, it seems like I'm just going on a limb. I know what they chase away rodents, but I think they also eat like bugs, like roaches and water bugs, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look that up. But that's something I believe. And if they don't, that's still fine. I think the lizards and stuff take care of them. So yeah, I used to see an occasional mouse, some mouse droppings around my house. Fortunately, not inside, but maybe sometimes around, like in the back on my back porch, or somewhere in the driveway, or close to my front door, which I wasn't really crazy about, because I've always heard that rats aren't the best things for hygiene, as well as they're not good if they bite you. and it can cause all kinds of problems. And I don't want that. I don't want to, you know. I definitely. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. 6917. That's pretty cool. And they got one back here behind me too. It's blurry, but that's really neat. I like that. They just added all of this in. Oh, you guys can see that. They just added all of this wall in, and it goes pretty much all the way down in front of me. I'll tell you when it ends to the stop sign. This all used to be a narrow asphalt path that I'm walking on. All this was a narrow asphalt path about 2 years ago. And right over here, where that bank is, or where that wall is, that was actually the drainage ditch. It was maybe about 3 feet deep. Yep. So that came in handy. This road was more or less an asphalt street. It was kind of nice, but still, you know, it was what it was, right? So I've never been down here this early. I'm gonna see if I can get into I think I can go into the park, but I can't go into the lake. I think the gate's closed. But I'm just gonna go down here and turn around and get my morning walk out of the way. I was just feeling really good today. I have some good news and some better things hopefully coming here in the next couple of weeks. And if not, it's still good because I'm here talking to you all and I woke up. No pains, no aches, just a little bit of confusion about what life has in store for me. But why worry about that? I can't control that anyway. I need to save my energy for that opportunity, right? Give out positive vibes, positive influence, be the best that I can be for myself so that I can help someone else. Sometimes you can help someone without even knowing it, just by your vibrations. So keep your levels up, people. You know, I mean, I'm not the guru. I'm not saying, oh, do this, I do this. No, I'm not. This is not close. I'm not saying I do this, I do that. All I'm saying is I'm aware of what I'm supposed to be doing. Whether I do it or not is up to me. But it's also up to me to pass on what I'm feeling right now. It's not information, it's not advice, it's all common knowledge. But it never hurts to just remind someone, you know. Someone may forget, or, oh yeah, you know, just may need to hear from someone else. Confirmation, right? Because collectiveness is what builds kingdoms and empires. Collectiveness. So if there's an empire, if everyone's out here like thinking the same thing that's good and productive, then there's a collective of positive energy that can build a great empire, or even just a good colony of production. Now, moving over to the sadder side, let me see if I can turn down my set. I thought I was filming. I've been talking about everything I saw all the way to the park. I'm in this park, y'all. This is Lake Arlington Park. Right behind me in the distance, where you see the lights blinking on land, beyond the first set that you see in the water, that's Fort Worth. That's actually Stop 6 Fort Worth. If you've ever heard of Stop 6 Fort Worth, that's where that is. Okay, there's another boat ramp on the Stop 6 side over there. There's our energy tower, or our dam, pointing in that direction. And then right up there where that big light is, that's the Lake Arlington, Arkansas. That's the Lake Arlington, Arkansas ramp. That's open 24 hours. And you can actually, oh, this is closed. Last time I was here, I saw a group of kids and a teacher and a fishing guy. They all had these little mini poles. It was so cool to see these little kids out here fishing. They had their little life jackets on. Man, they were, I mean, I've never seen a bunch of kids so excited. They were like just quietly just listening and absorbing what he was saying and being respectful. It was just the coolest thing to see. They had like this little mini Zepco rods. That was really cool. I think what I was saying before I didn't realize I was not recording was all of this around here, there's a jogging trail, as you can see, right? And that side is really dark. And I'm not gonna go back there just because I'm just not going back there. I actually didn't intend to come in here. I just didn't even know I could come in here this late. I would have went out on that dock back there, but it was closed. I thought that would have made a good shot. But yeah, this is Lake Arlington Park. Since they redid the road up here, I was saying earlier, I think I missed that because I wasn't recording. They made a traffic circle and which made it more accessible for the seniors living in the facility and the workers over there to get in and out of the facility parking lot, as well as go across the street and take a nice good break or whatever they chose to do on their lunch break. And it kind of slowed traffic and made it, a little safer for just pedestrian traffic in general, like myself. Let me see if I can get these ducks back here, y'all. Somebody's always, I swear, every time you're somewhere, here comes somebody else. Here go these ducks. Y'all see them? Oh, you barely see them. You can barely see them back there. They're back there. You'll be able to zoom in. And let me get out here. Somebody's rolling through here in a car. Oh, it's not the police, so I'm not worried about it. There's a crane right here behind me. Let's see. Oh, he just flew off. You can't see him. It's too dark, but yeah, it's some guy pulling up. So I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna let them have this thing. I'm always alert of what's going on, and I don't want no issues. It's just too much going on in the world. I'm not afraid, I'm just aware, if you will. It's all kinds of creepy stuff going on. I've never seen anybody here this early other than myself. No boat. And I don't know what's up, but let's see if I can catch that crane right quick. So here's the other side. This is kind of the, yeah, so every time we have a storm, all this stuff like that washes up from back over there. There's a creek that goes all the way back into Fort Worth that you can catch like in Rendon, and you can ride it all the way into this lake. I think it's called no, it's not. I almost said Cowhorn Creek. I forget what it's called. I have to go back and check that out anyway. But I think it's called Chambers Creek. Yeah, it flows right into here, this big lake. The history on this lake is that in '54 they were digging out and making this lake. I think it was supposed to go all the way up to Interstate 30, but it ended up stopping at 180, which is Division in Arlington, or what is it in Fort Worth? Lancaster in Fort Worth. So while they were digging this thing out, I think this big super flood came. It flooded River Oaks, which is West Fort Worth, and the equipment that was down in there, I think they had dug themselves in and they couldn't get out. That's how bad it is. So I think there's supposedly, they say there's a plaque up at the Arkansas end that states all of what I'm saying. I haven't seen it, but supposedly the urban legend is that there's several dozers and dump trucks and all kinds of construction equipment down in the bottom of Lake Arlington. So, and also where the lake I just showed you right behind me, that's the battle, what they call the battle of Village Creek in 1840 that eliminated Comanche, Cherokee, I want to say Shawnee. A lot of different bands of Indians had been forced out of the southeast and the east, and had come down here. This was considered a peaceful reserve for all tribes, which was I found really interesting. I think also even Osage was here, Comanche, Kiowa, and all of some of the tribes that have been forced down from up north in Kansas and Nebraska, those areas like that, right? I think even, if I'm not mistaken, I even think some even from the Blackfeet, which is way up north, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even around Canada. Let me get my facts straight, and maybe I have to make another video to fact check that. But that happened, and supposedly the lake is the battleground. So in another attempt to destroy history, we have that. Yeah, so this, where I stand, is the last Indian or Native American, indigenous American village in the state of Texas that I know of. Right where I stand. Chief Quanah Parker, if you've heard of him. If you haven't, there you go. All right. They even tried to include his name in that movie John Wayne has, The Searchers. John Wayne and Ken Curtis. Yeah, that movie. Yeah, you know it. You know Mose, the movie with Mose. He's supposed to be crazy. Yeah, y'all seen The Searchers. It's a really sad movie where they look for his niece. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of structured around some of the things that happened around this area in that time. All right, everyone, the music's getting great. Okay, so I just came out of the park, and this keeps going back up. You all, that was a 2.5 mile walk. I'm going now to clean up around the house. Today, I have quite a few things to do to support myself and to make sure that everything goes my way. So I'm gonna do that first. And I'll probably come back later this afternoon once I change, or later today once I change, and shoot another video for the people and see how that works, because I think I did 4 hours worth yesterday. Let me see. No, I did a 2.5 mile walk yesterday. And then before that, I did like 4 hours of nothing but straight video shot. Man, that really wore me out. I'm talking about, man, I was like, after I did the script, I did like the script, then I went and got some of my old scripts, and I tried to implement them into what I was saying and put some in the middle. I took some videos, then I went and changed clothes for another project, and I filmed some of that. Then I had to go change again for something else I was doing. So I changed like I was really in a movie, and that's really working for me better. I have my clothes lined out. I have what I'm gonna wear already on to go outside and do my morning walk or my afternoon walk. Then I have my other stuff set out, like I'm going to school. You know, like, remember how you get organized right before the first couple of weeks of school? You got your stuff laid out until you get in the routine. Then you just start picking whatever random stuff that you got, because your new stuff is not new anymore. So I got my shirts out, you know, cleaners pressed and this, that, and other, my suit jackets. I'm like, man, I just realized I don't really I wear like the same monotone color all the time. So I'm like, man, let me start wearing some of these clothes that's what they're in there for, before I either get too big to wear them, or they go even further out of style, or let me wear them before they come back in style, or let me wear them so they will come back in style. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, I try to switch it up now. And it's funny because I normally wash what I have on, like right now. I'll go in and wash it, and I'll probably forget and wear it again tomorrow. It's clean, but I gotta watch that, you know, when you're in the public eye, or I will be in the public eye, hopefully. And then also, as I always say, excuse, but it's the truth. I often wear, except with yesterday or the other day being an exception, I often will shoot however many videos I'm gonna shoot all at one time. I may have the same clothes on in 5-6 different videos. Really don't have a problem with that. I just put the part 1, part 2, part 3 on there, so so it has flavor and continuity. I made it to the front. I'll check my Fitbit and see what happens, and we'll talk to y'all later with progress report, and hopefully I'll be sharing some good news with y'all in the future. As always, have a good day. Don't let the day have you.